Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be working on the lesson, P9A is the short code, and it's converting between improper fractions. That's the title. You know that I say fractions greater than 1, and mixed numbers. I'm trying this new way of doing it. This also means that I can't save the screen and I can't go back to it. So please make sure that you're writing and or you just rewind on your video to see anything that I erase. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, first problem, is 4/3 as a mixed number. So what I did is I took a couple of the questions off of IXL itself that you're going to be seeing, and I solved them all so that you can know how to do them. So the first thing you need to be thinking about when you're doing this is what would one whole be like? So think of it like a pizza. If you get a pizza delivered to your house, you're going to expect that all the slices are there. If this particular pizza only had 3 parts, then that means we actually have more than one pizza. We have 2 pizzas with 4 parts. So that means 2 of those slices would be gone. So really what we have is 1 whole and 1/3. So 4/3 as a mixed number is 1 whole and 1/3. You always look at that denominator. To get to your 1 whole, you have to have the numerator. You have to have the denominator on the numerator and the denominator. So 1 whole would equal 3/3, but we have 1 more than that, so that gives us also 1/3. You can also do it like this. 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. That's 4/3. And if you were to combine, what would give you 1 whole? 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, like it is here. 1, 2, 3 would give you 1 whole, and then you add the 1/3. So for those first few problems, it's as simple as that. And if you know, if you helps you to draw a pizza, then draw your pizza. If you just know, okay, 3/3, that's 1 whole. How much do I have more than that? You could do that as well. Okay, but the problems obviously get much harder from there. So I'm going to erase this and let me see. Our next problem is 25/3. Now, unlike the last problem where I would just write 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, I'd have to do that 25 times. That's a big waste. We don't want to do that. So we know that this fraction bar also means to divide. So you can divide 25 divided by 3. 3 goes into 25 8 times, 24, 1. And we know, because we've done this in class, that this becomes our whole number. This becomes our numerator. And this becomes our denominator. And I shouldn't say this. Our quotient becomes our whole number. Our remainder becomes our numerator. And our divisor becomes our denominator. So then we would get 8 and 1/3. 8 and 1/3. You can even check your work by changing your mixed number back into a fraction greater than 1 by doing 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is 25. 25/3. Okay, so that's the second problem. As you get higher up in your levels for IXL, the numbers get more challenging. So my next problem that they gave me was 523/79. Again, the best strategy here is to divide. You're definitely not going to want to do anything 523 times. So, and You can use your calculator for this. And once you get into 7th grade, math problems like this, you would do with a calculator anyway. Once you do that, you would put it in and you'd see that 679 goes into 523 6 times. 6 times 79 gives you 474. Then you subtract and you get 49. 6 and 49 79. Now, you might be saying to me, Miss Sparrow, you said we can't use calculators. Now, again, like 7th grade, you can. And what's more importantly is you need to know how to use the calculator. So just because you have one in front of you doesn't mean you know the steps. So when you're testing or when your teacher's asking you something, they want to know, do you know what you're doing? And as long as you can do these steps with any numbers, it's fine. Okay, next problem. Okay, the last problem for today on this particular lesson is they want you to change now this mixed number into a fraction greater than 1. This is actually easier in my opinion, and you guys do a really great job with this, so I'm expecting everyone to get this right. But we know that we multiply and then we add. So we have 63 times 6, which is going to give us 378, plus our 17, which gives us 395, over our denominator stays the same, 63. So that is how you do all of those problems. If I were you, I would write all of this down so that way you have the strategies at hand when you're doing the problems on your own. Good luck, and be sure to call if you need anything. Bye guys, miss you.